All right, so as you know, I did play Game 9 earlier this afternoon in my home court, Heritage Park. Of course, it was another catch-up game, and I was able to get it pretty close, man. You know, it's games like this where when you have to hit threes to reach these certain advantages. I'm talking about like the higher percentage advantages, like the mid-range advantage and the Zimmerman Park activity one. It's a lot, dude. I mean, you have to literally hit a three or more, or just like a certain number of threes, and it gets increasingly harder, especially with an activity like this, where once again it's another catch-up game, and I was able to make it a close game, like right under the 2-minute mark after being down by damn near 30 points. And I still lost, but I lost a really close one. So, but now the series shifts right back on the road, and maybe I'll be in Friendship Park for it. We'll see. But yeah, man, it just hopefully, my season will not end. I mean, I'll even if I win that game, I'll still be able to force Game 11, and we'll see from there. But let me get into the part about the off season, because I had touched on it once before, and that was when I was on the verge of being eliminated in the first round. Now, obviously, I kind of had feelings that it was going to happen, but fortunately I was able to avoid it, and for the most part I was able to win the next 3 games, to avoid the elimination, and then eventually advance to win the semifinals and and the first season finals, both of them being sweeps, right? So now as I'm very close to reaching the off season, because obviously there's like a maximum of 2 games left, and this will definitely be the official finish of the shoot-around season, the 2025 shoot-around season that honestly had a lot of delays, right? Could have, if it wasn't for so much that happened like in September, then we would have been able to finish this finals like at least right at the beginning of January, or if I could even at the end of December, right? So anyways, I'm on the verge of the off season officially, right? So I've given this some thought, and who knows how long my off season will be after this season, after this shoot-around finals ends. I'm thinking about giving it 1 month, so maybe like a full month in February, right? So there'll be no basketball shoot-around games until maybe at the end of March. Who knows? I'm trying to give it because last year when I got out of the semifinals, that it ended on November, I think it was November 18th of 2024. So I gave it a month, and it's like a little over a month, right? So a little over a month, and then I didn't play until the 13th of January last year. So it's a little over a month, and so for this case, I'm probably gonna say a month and a half. So at least I'll have a vacation, to just, for my sake, obviously, just to continue job hunting, and really just collecting all the advice from guys like Nathan, when it comes to my job plan and all that, all I've been doing is just actually applying. I mean, I've done nothing but apply and apply and apply. So once the season finishes, I'm really gonna get into, I'm really gonna get more into the job hunting and really, as far as like, just to start a new life, because I'm really trying to improve my life, and right now with what transpired the past couple of Fridays, it's I'm not about to sit up here and like, I mean, for my mental health sake, I gotta think job hunt. So I know I gotta crack down and just really just keep not only keep applying, but like Nathan said, just reach out to my school about to see if they can help me. Yeah, I'm talking about my former school, Cal State Fullerton. So that way they can help me with finding a job, based on my my credentials, as far as like me taking the graphic design classes when I was there, and and then maybe from there, maybe they will help me, right? I can do this either in person, or I can email them my resume. And yes, I will email. I'll be happy to have Nathan help me, because I'm at that point now where it's like now I just gotta really work on myself, right? So I gotta have that mentality where I'm gonna lock down and really buckle down on just a new job, because a new job is absolutely just what I need, right? So I mean, before I do anything else to better my life. But that's just part of that. What this topic really is, and I've given it some thought to do something that I haven't done in a very, very long time. And I'm talking about like during the off season, because for the most part I'm gonna have a long off season after this shoot around, the season finals ends. So I'm thinking this. I remember I used to do these those free-for-all shoot-arounds back then, right? I remember I used to doing those like, just for fun. I mean, that's when I rewatched some of them, and I remember some of my layups were kind of like crazy, right? Just for the fun of it. It'll be like once in a while I'll do that, and preferably I like to do it in different parks. Because I remember back then when I was doing these free-for-all shoot-arounds, that I told myself I'm going to do it in different parks, just so we can have the scenery in the background and all that. I thought about doing that again, but like maybe like just to limit myself, I won't be doing as much, since now I'm playing actual shoot-around games, in a scheduled season, right? But during the off season, maybe I've done a couple before, but maybe this time I'd just like to do maybe like a few for fun. So I think something like that it'll be nice to touch on that again, just for the fun of it, right? But I kind of want to do a little bit different, right? Just so it's like, yes, it'll be like those, maybe a moving target score game, but just having fun with it. Like I can make these crazy layups, or and all that, but be competitive, but not be too loose, right? So just having fun, just like what I did before. So something like that, like a free-for-all shoot-around, whatever it is. I'm gonna try to do a little different, because I'm used to doing these shoot-arounds now that are like games. So obviously when I look at the score, I'm like, that's how I know I'm more motivated, and that's how my efficiency just got better over time. So for the most part, I think I like to touch on something like that, but definitely like doing it in different parts. You know, not that they're gonna be like part of my schedule unless it's like a, you know, a neutral site for like the finals that I'm playing right now. But you know, I'm just maybe something like that for fun, so I don't have to, it's just something I like to do, you know, just for the fun of it, right? So I can play a little bit of basketball, you know, during the off season. So I like to touch on that again. It won't be exactly like how it was before, with you know, just there's no scores and you just doing these. It starts with the layups and then I do the mid range and then all of a sudden I'm just shooting threes left and right. And some of my free for all shoot-arounds take way too long, right? So I'm gonna try to do something a little different, but kind of with, you know, it's still gonna be like those free for all shoot-arounds, kind of like that, right? Just for fun. You know what I'm saying? So just for fun. So yeah, man, that's just what I thought about, man. And you know, I'll definitely consider that, you know, once I hit the off season, since I'm getting close. Because all I have is just game 10, and if you know, in game 10 or 11, you know, either way the season's gonna come to a close. So yeah, man, that's all I gotta say, man. Tell me what you guys think. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.